All right, so for the first time in this month of June, the A's have won a game. They snapped their 10-game losing streak. They finally win, and they defeat the Cleveland Guardians by a final score of 10-5. A game that started out with the A's doing well, then they give up a lead, and then finally they had a good late inning performance, scoring 8 runs in the last 3 innings. How incredible was that? I mean, Ramon Laureano, they showed it many times. He was hyping up the team. That's what we needed. We needed the team to be in a higher morale, and finally the A's won a game. So yeah, final score 10-5. So Christian Bethancourt, he's been hitting really well lately. He got the A's on the board first, hitting one to left field. It was off the left field wall, bringing one in, and so that made it 1-0 Oakland. Then Matt Davidson, a guy I've hardly even heard of, got an RBI single for the A's, making it 2-0. So it was good that he delivered there in that spot, and that was in the fourth inning. So it made it 2-0 A's. But obviously the lead wouldn't last super long. The Cleveland Guardians eventually scored in the fourth inning, and they tacked on a couple runs there. Owen Miller got a sacrifice fly, and they eventually took the lead. So the A's blew a lead. The Cleveland Guardians got a bunt single as well, and that made it 4-2. And yeah, so eventually, the A's found themselves losing. Frankie Montas, he had an interesting start. He started pretty well, and then in the middle frames, he didn't do super well. Oscar Gonzalez for the Guardians went 3 for 4 in this game, and he was really, really good. But of course, the A's still got it done. In the seventh inning, Tony Kemp got an RBI fielder's choice, sort of a heads-up play. It was an error by the Guardians, and that allowed the run to score. Seth Brown got a grand slam for the A's as well, so that put them up to 7 runs on the game. Awesome to see Seth Brown get that. A grand slam. The A's needed that. And then, as well, Stephen Vogt got his, I believe, second homer of the year. And so, yeah, good to see the old veteran like that getting the home run. And so that put the A's up to 8 runs. And then Bethancourt, like I said, he delivered. He got a home run. Really, really good hit for him just to give the A's some insurance runs, and that was in the ninth inning. And then they actually got the runs up to double digits with Sean Murphy hitting one out to center, and it was gone. So the A's, won this game by a final score of 10-5, and really good win for them. I can't even remember the last time the A's had double digits in a game. I mean, it was a long time ago for sure, because a lot of our losses were just barely scoring any runs. So we're going to play the Guardians in a really early game for us West Coast people at 8:35 a.m. Tomorrow, and that will conclude the series. Of course, we could tie up the series, but, obviously we're 19 games under 500 at this point. We're trying to just win for some pride here. It was good to snap the 10-game losing streak, especially getting those 8 runs in the last 3 frames, scoring with guys on base, and 13 hits today. That was something we needed. There's been plenty of games where we've gotten plenty of hits, but to bring those guys around, that's what we've needed to do. It's something we haven't really been able to do. And as a result in this one, we were able to hit some home runs and get, some good performances. I think Christian Bethancourt, obviously, he's been in the league for a little while. I think he could emerge as a star. I've had my eye on him for a little while. So we'll see how that works. But I think right now I'm sort of differentiating who is legit, who could be in our next, wave of playoff teams if possible. And I'm sort of doing this opposed to following, every single moment, because I think the A's, we all are accepting they're not going to make the playoffs this year. So sort of thinking about the future, who can help us out in the next couple of years. So anyways, guys, the A's win 10-5 over the Guardians, snapping their 10-game losing streak. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this game. I'll see you guys later. And yeah, go A's.